Hey, it's your boy KQ, KC Boxing Channel. You got it. I'm back with another one. This time, I'm going to talk about something that took place maybe a couple days ago. And now it's still taking place. Well, of course, Eddie Hearn is having another bad day and a bad week. And, he just don't understand. I don't understand how he's this super promoter over in the UK. Because I know over here, he's not getting no breaks, nowhere. His stable of, let's say, his stable of fighters, I consider them misfits. That's my little name I gave them, you know. And, which is rightfully very descriptive. But as announced, Big Baby Miller and Charr won't be Manuel Charr, I'm sorry. It won't be a title fight. And on top of that, the WBA, they won't even strip his regular belt. So he get to keep his belt. It's not a title shot. And big fat ass Miller thought that would make him this run-up candidate behind Anthony Joshua. We all know he's jealous of Deontay Wilder and the Tyson Fury fight. We know that. But what's going to happen is they can go ahead and pretty much fight in Kansas. I mean, that just cracked me up. Boxing in Kansas. I mean, it shows you the level that Eddie Hearn is on. Now, sure, you can spin it all you want. Well, he's just bringing boxing to non-boxing towns so they can know what boxing is, and bullshit. All right, all the A-listers or A-side is with PBC, and PBC came out with a massive fighters. You know how they say it, fighters. So, I mean, hey, you got to give it to him. You got to give it to Al Heyman. I mean, we just talking about the first 3 months. We're not talking about the rest of the year. Then Showtime, they gonna put their show on. They gonna do their thing. Showtime / PBC. Hello. So I guess they gonna fill in the middle, the front, and the back. Who knows? But what I do know is that even though Big Baby Miller is an asshole, but I do understand, because these governing bodies are a trip. And when I say a trip, I mean a trip. I mean, they don't have no accountability towards the fighters. They don't make them have accountability. I mean, look at Canelo. He drops dirty, and he still come back and fight for, titles, belts, you name it. I mean, you got Canelo, Povetkin, and of course Ortiz. But Deontay Wilder stood up like a man and said, hey, look, you know what? God not giving you a second chance. I'm gonna give you a second chance. And he almost lost his oath because of it, but he cleared his head, walked out there, and knocked him out. But that shows you that he's serious about his craft. Now the other fighters, they have to cheat. They have to do this, they have to do that. They have to run over to the zone so they won't have to fight real competition. You know what I'm talking about. You know, my subscribers that listen to this, the viewers that listen to this, they know what I'm talking about. And no, I'm not going to show a tape of somebody when he was an amateur. I mean, if that's the case, all your top level fighters have been knocked down in amateur competition. They might not be on film, but I'm quite sure they have been knocked down because it's the amateurs. And you know how you fight in the amateurs. Everybody just swing, swing, swing. Swing, 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 swing. There's no setup. There's no working off the jab. There's nothing like that. So it is what it is. But, no, to purposely trying to demean someone's reputation by showing a tape of him as an amateur. You know, show him as a, why don't you show him 39 knockouts? But he won't do that. And he knows what I'm talking about. You know, I just can't stand someone that doesn't support their own country. Don't support their own minorities. You know, so. But, you know, if you like that, I love it. You know, because there's always room for the haters. There's always room for the non-existent, the ones that love mess, the one that's real messy and like to start shit. And we all know who I'm talking about. That's why you get his videos taken down, because either they are the stretch of the truth, or they just big lies. And you always got someone that's gonna believe it. Yes, you do. You always got someone to believe it. And you know what? It's a shame. You know, it is. It's really a shame. And it's a shame on the governing bodies of how they doing the good, clean fighters. I mean, if that's the case, you know, that's just telling everybody else, go ahead, go get high, go ahead, use PEDs. You know, ain't nothing gonna happen. You still keep your belt. We might suspend you for 6 months. Well, I need a 6-month rest. I got my belt, and I wasn't gonna fight anyway. 2 and 7 months. So I take that time, you know, spend with my family and get ready for that fight in 7 months. That's how the fighters are starting to look at this shit. And the governing bodies, you can't do nothing about them but sue them. But who wants to go back and forth to court, spend out a lot of money? Because remember, these fighters get paid, you know, when they fight. You know, if these fighters weren't too busy running, like over to the zone, where they can't fight someone else, unless they want to jump ship and fight on the zone card, which, you know, that's Eddie Hearn set up. You know, well, if they want you, they'll come fight over in the zone and this and that, and we'll put it on TV. And he knows they're not going to do that, because popular to the man is that some do have contracts. Most do. Are contractual obligations. So I don't like what's going on with the governing bodies. We did a live stream on World Breaker Fighter, and shout out to him. And Curtis, shout out to Curtis Sugar. And I just don't condone PD use. I believe in clean fighters. And I believe, now I'm not saying that it should be rules where they ban them for life, but it's a place for that. See, what you have to do is, first time you get caught using, okay, we give you a suspension, but you can't come back. Second time you get caught, you're gonna get a year or two suspension. Third time, you're banned for life from boxing. I mean, shouldn't that be in place? Or is that in place? Or what? See, you have to understand, the governing bodies are money hungry. They want them sanction fees. So, as long as those guys hold on to that belt, that's money in their pocket. And I'm speaking specifically to the WBC, the WBA, because those are the two that pretty much let people slide. So, let's get it together, governing bodies, because you ruining boxing from inside out. And I don't like it. Pretty soon, hardcore boxing fans gonna say, you know what? The hell away with this shit. Because, this motherfucker probably using. So every time someone wins, clean or not clean, they're gonna start wondering in people's mind, well, he dominated that guy. He must be on something. They ain't gonna say all his experience or anything like that. He's like, oh, well, he must be on something. Just like Earl Spence. He had to be on something. To be that strong and break his eye socket and all that. What about natural talent? What about hard work and dedication in the gym? What happened to that? And what happened to that random drug testing? What, USADA? VADA? They don't mean anything? Then they just wasting their time. Or they just doing it just to put it on record. Get it together, governing bodies. I'm KQ, KC Boxing. If you like the content of this video, I can use your subscription today. For the simple fact I'm a new channel, hit that icon bell. You get notified each and every time I upload a video. And also, if you like what you're hearing, hit the like button. And also, in the description box is my PayPal account, my email account, and my Gmail account and Twitter account. Now, my PayPal account, in case you want to donate to this channel to keep it going. Yes, I am a new channel and I'm trying my best. And I'm doing my best. And I also do this for a special cause. And this special cause is a life-threatening cause. So, therefore, I'm KQ. KC Boxing. I'm not new to this boxing shit. No, sir. But I'm true to this boxing shit. Yes, sir. Peace and love. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.